Hey everybody, welcome back to GWN. I am Noctair, your host. If you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell so you know when I post a new video. And everybody else, hey, welcome back. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Drop Mitch, or Shwimi. Now, anybody who's been around for a while knows what Mitch is. That is, of course, beta minions and night witches. Great attack. We first started using it back in Builder Hall 6, and I gotta say, it became one of my favorites right away. Absolutely love my night witches. It's one of my favorite troops, and I really was able to dig in Builder Hall 6 using Mitch and got a lot done. But in Builder Hall 7, we got the drop ship, and obviously minion drops is a great strategy, but the drop ships are tanks. They're air tanks, just like a boxer giant is for the ground troops. So it was just a logical next step to bring the drop ships into Mitch and replace one camp of something to increase the lifespan of our beta minions, and that's exactly what they do. You can see in these next three replays, JackO's been using this a lot up around the, I think he's around 48, 4,900. He may have crossed over to 5,000. I haven't looked in the last day here, but he uses it to great effect to take down these level 7, level 8 defenders. So we're talking max and near max bases, and that's nothing to shake a stick at. That's a great strat if it can take these bases down. As always, you know, your mileage may vary. You got to find a base that fits it, and those bases are typically going to be these diamond bases that have got the top apron with like a huge no man's land with a bunch of junk going. And especially they'll put the army camps up there. Maybe they'll put the Star Lab up there or something like that. But you've got this big open space between where you drop the troops and where the first effective defense is located. So this base, you saw it with the big open space at the top. In this next one, the space is actually at the bottom. Doesn't really matter, works just fine either way. It's nice to have a little bit of space to run them up so that you can get a little extra bang for the umph there, but it's okay. Either way, it works just fine. In this particular one, you can see he sends in the battle machine early, and that's an interesting tactic. That roaster is right there at the edge of the base. It's just 3 spaces away, three grid blocks away from the wall. So you can actually get your battle machine in there, and it will tank the roaster for everything, even for the tanks, for the dropships. That means that nothing is really hitting those dropships. That's going to give you extra time to bring your troops into play. If the dropships can continue to tank for things like the roaster, for the air bombs, maybe for the Mega Tesla, for things that are going to target your beta minions, you're going to get a lot more life out of those beta minions. And that's exactly what we have in this particular attack strategy. The witches manage to stay alive for a little bit longer too, so we get a few extra bats in there, and they do some good jobs distracting, especially against things like the firecrackers and such, which it takes a couple shots for them to knock down a beta minion too, so that's not too bad. And you can see he's sitting here at the end of the attack, 10-15 seconds left, and he's got, what, a dozen or more of his beta minions still left, and no real defenses there to slow him down. That is a solid, successful attack strategy. And he ends up with a 3-star. Not too bad. Last replay that I got for you. Let's go ahead and get this one running. There we go. Same basic thing. Look at that huge no man's land. Comes up from the bottom, drops in his battle machine first, and then in come the night witches. The bats are doing their things. Really, nothing to attack anything. All the range defenses are out of range. Nothing's going to get to the beta minions. Nothing's going to get to the dropships. Nothing's going to get to the night witches. Nothing's going to get to the battle machine. They're all too far apart. By the time anything can really start hitting them, the attack is formed. You've got your offensive line. You've got the battle machine in working on things. You've got more and more of the bats. The night witches have caught up to everybody. The beta minions have formed their offensive line and are working their way through the base. This is the way to do it, guys. Now, like I said, this does not work on every base. There is no one attack strategy that works against every base. Never has been, never will be. But if you recognize these bases, you can see where you can use an attack strategy like this. You can see the benefits of something like a tanked Mitch using the drop ships. And you can mix it up. You can play a different lineup. Sometimes, maybe you want to take in one less camp of beta minions. It's up to you how you really want to do it, where you need that power at in your attack. I really do think, though, that this is the best way to do it, with 3 beta minions, 2 Night Witches, 1 dropship. And that's the one that I use when I do use this attack strategy. So there you have it, 3-way plays, Drop Mitch or Shwimi, whichever way you want to call it. Thanks a lot for sticking around at the end of the video. Got lots and lots more content to bring to you guys. If you got any questions or comments, be sure to drop them down below. Or hey, send me an email, nocterra@gmail.com. On that note, I'm out of here. Got some more pushing to do and got to get those clan games going. Y'all take care and keep on clashing. Bye-bye.